Hey guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to first hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you, starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or is it in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or is it in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here in deck number 3? All right, so I hope you have made your selection. And we'll go ahead and begin with deck number 1. We have the Tower, the Emperor, Queen of Wands, Judgment, Six of Coins, overall energy, the Fool, Five of Swords, and Seven of Wands. Okay. So I feel like at some point you were coming off very defensive or very guarded, either of yourself or someone else. And I feel like at one point maybe it seemed like you had an edge over whatever this obstacle is. And then it seems like something may have happened where nobody was winning, or no matter what you did, it just seemed like there could have been some sort of blockage, or you couldn't figure out how to break through this obstacle or overcome it. So I don't know what happened, but it's like now you're back at square one and just having to start completely over. It could have been in a relationship. Maybe there's been a lot of arguing, bickering, distance. Maybe you guys both kind of mastered arguments or something. Like, we're both really good at this. No one's gonna win. And so it's at a point now where it's just like the only option is to just like let it go, forget it all, and just like start over. Maybe there was some sort of competition in regards to a job. And then it seems that, it's also about things being out of your hands now. Maybe something has reached a point where it's just like, this is out of my hands. I can't stop something from happening. I can't prevent whatever is going on from happening. So I'm just going to let it be. I'm just going to let it fall. And so it's like something is crumbling. Maybe you tried to protect or save your job, protect or save a relationship. Whatever it is, it's like it's overbearing, it's too much. It's like, just let it be. I'm also getting something in regards to rule breaking. Having to break some sort of rules and do things your way. Maybe you tried to follow the rules, and then at some point you were like, you know what, I just need to do it this way. I'm just going to do this myself, or start my own business or start my own this or that. Like you decided that you had to do something on your own, or you were forced into doing something independently. I'm getting something about somebody stepping on somebody's toes and somebody being angry and blowing up about it, like some sort of fight or argument. Somebody crossed the line at some point. Somebody could be coming off like a dictator or just extremely overbearing. Maybe someone feels like they were forced to become this way. Like maybe somebody was like, I didn't used to be this way. I was forced to become this way. Or people kept stepping over me, or people kept doing this, that. So I feel like somebody became something out of circumstance. Like, you had to be demanding or tough or mean or something. Um, okay, I'm just trying to pick up on what this is exactly. It's like you're having to start completely over, start from scratch, something falls through, some sort of deal, contract, or agreement is it's a breakthrough though. Something wasn't gonna work. It's like this isn't gonna work. This is too flawed. And it's just like having to do something all over again. Okay, so I also feel that there is some sort of rebirth or a resurrection after destruction. It's like, okay, all of this is falling apart now. Let's pick up the pieces. Let's look and see can anything be salvaged? And so I don't know. It's like I feel like you're picking pieces, picking up the pieces and trying to see what can be saved. Is this parts of a relationship? Is it something literal that fell apart? Maybe you were working on something in regards to like construction, something broke or fell apart, and it's just like, let's salvage this piece or that piece. Matter of fact, there is a possibility that somebody works in construction or demolition or something of that sort. I feel that there's a new peace offering, peace treaty being drafted. It's like, okay, this fell apart. Let's redo this and bring it back and see if we can agree to this. And it almost seems too like there could be some political things going on where maybe someone's trying to enforce some sort of law, or pass a bill, and then it's like falling through, and it's like, nope, go fix these errors, and then we can talk from there. So I do feel like ultimately out of some sort of disaster or something, like there will be a peace agreement made. It's like, okay, now we can work with this. There also could be something as simple as an apology after a major argument. Be careful of any risk taking, because it does seem like if you do something without thinking, it could be disastrous, or it could be a big old mess. And it's just like, man, I didn't mean to do that. I kind of feel like you're trying to do something, like your intentions aren't bad, or somebody's intentions aren't bad, but it does lead to a catastrophe or a mess. I do feel like it will be fixed though. Like I said, I do feel like at least something's going to be salvaged or fixed. Somebody might owe you for damages and they might pay you back, unless it's vice versa. You could have some kind of money coming in from a previous accident, especially if damages were done on your property. Make sure you have insurance too. I feel like whatever the case, like somebody will be paid back. The debt will be paid off or paid back. Okay, so it also looks as if there's something in regards to a secret coming out, or like a family or a relationship falling apart because of some sort of secrets. But now that the cat is out of the bag, I feel like there's going to be a resolution, and something is just liberating or freeing. It's like, man, that was a disaster, but at least it's over with. At least, you know, people know. You could be dealing with the situation with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe Aquarius. If someone had been in a relationship, the relationship itself could have been a facade. Maybe somebody was living a lie, and it's like something's going to happen to force the truth to come out. It's like someone is being forced to be authentic or reveal the truth. This needed to happen. Somebody could initially feel bad about, I don't know, telling the truth or being honest or causing something to fall apart, but at the same time it's liberating. Something does kind of feel like, too, somebody maybe has to confront someone about what they really feel, at the cost of maybe losing a friendship. There's a possibility that someone could be pursuing you regardless of the consequences. Somebody might be taking like a very big risk to be with you. But they want what they want. They're like, I know this is risky. I know so-and-so is going to hate me, but You're who I want to be with. So I feel like there could be some sort of major drama in regards to a relationship. Um, if it's not a romantic relationship, it could be something dealing with business partners. It's like, oh, you went with this person, you didn't tell me. You know, maybe you had to make some sort of executive decision. Maybe you were trying to work with somebody and this person wasn't working with you, or willing to negotiate or listen. So you went around them and got the job taken care of, and maybe the person got super pissed about that. And maybe too, this is something that hasn't happened yet, but it's getting ready to happen. And so it's like, I'm sorry that I had to do this behind your back, but I needed this, or this had to get done. Now, I kind of feel that this is also a possible power couple coming together. Two people who have big ideas, are coming together. They're coming to work together. Very passionate, two very passionate individuals. I feel that some of you are headed towards your calling, or you're having some sort of awakening or realization. Ooh, yeah. There seems to be a significant relationship being formed, whether it's romantic or business. But it definitely feels like two people are finding peace with each other. But the way it started is kind of chaotic or crazy or something. But out of it, I feel that two people are connecting and feel like, in a love situation, it feels like two people found love. And it just happened in a way that was very out of the blue, very unusual. But it's like you're finding peace within each other. I feel that there's also some kind of opportunity for healing to take place. People are resolving issues. Also, if someone went off of their medication, I feel like maybe now they're back on it, or maybe they found a holistic way of healing, but something is working. I'm also getting a possibility of someone who initially tried to push you away is having some sort of realization about you, about what your connection is. Or maybe there's like some sort of soul recognition. There's a possibility that there will be forgiveness between two parties. Somebody might offer to do something to make up for a past situation. If you were unrightfully terminated, you could be getting your job back or receiving some sort of apology from the company. Also, if there is any type of emergency going on within your life, I feel that people are going to step in to help or assist. And then ultimately, I just see people finding common ground um, in a situation. All right, so let's move on to deck number 2. You have the Magician, 6 of Pentacles, the Hermit, 5 of Wands, the Hierophant, overall energy, Death, Judgment, and the 2 of Swords. Okay. So I feel that you were closed off or in denial of something. And it seems that Spirit has been trying to get you to pay attention or to do something about a situation, especially if you kept putting something on a back burner or procrastinating, and opportunities kept arising like, hey, like, remember, this hasn't been taken care of, or this needs to be addressed, or, just seemed like you were being haunted by an old situation. Whether it's a relationship or, like I said, something that you were needing to take care of and just kept pushing it off. And I'm also getting like some sort of spirit messages in regards to like a spirit being around you, trying to get your attention all the time. And maybe you just weren't trying to hear it, or ignoring it, or just in denial of what you were experiencing or witnessing. You may have recently gone through something very transformative in your life, or you're getting ready to. Something has forever changed. And I feel that now it's about like trying to, how do you work through these changes? How do you transmute some sort of energy that you're dealing with? Maybe you've been grieving or just dealing with some sort of heavy energy. And I feel like maybe now you're just like, let me make the best of it. And I just kind of feel like you're trying to change the situation or make a negative situation work in your favor. There also could be something significant in regards to a Scorpio, Virgo, or Taurus in your life. In a love situation, somebody may have ghosted you or you ghosted them, and now somebody is back, but either they're playing mind games or they aren't, being direct with whatever it is that they're needing to say. I feel like something's being covered up. I feel like something it disappears and reappears. Disappears and reappears. Now, this could be something as simple as somebody just always activating and then deactivating their social media, but they're doing it, the way they're doing it is like, I don't know, the motive behind it. Something tricky is going on. Be careful of anybody that you're talking to via social media because, they may not be who they say they are. I feel that there's something very deceiving about their profile picture or some sort of wording. Somebody is very tricky with their wording too. Okay, I feel like somebody is also trying to, like someone has an altar and they're trying to make an offering to their ancestors, or they're trying to get their ancestors to work for them or do something for them. It's something that you're trying to manifest, but you're like going to the ancestors for assistance. And I do feel that, you're going to get some sort of help. And, but be careful what it is that you're asking for, what you wish for. Make sure you understand why you're asking for it. But I do feel like you're going to receive it, whatever it is. You could also be trying to manifest money. I feel like you're manifesting money, but not a whole lot. You might more so manifest an opportunity to make money. Now, I feel that you also could receive some sort of information, some sort of information in regards to manifestation or any type of occult information. And it has you really digging deep to find more answers. I feel like you need more answers because you're attracted to some sort of information that someone is sharing with you. It could be simple as a video that someone sent you and you're like, no, but that video, that's deep what they said. Let me see if I can find out some more information about, is it true, or what can I find out about it? And it seems like you really go in deep trying to find the answers to whatever this is. I feel like you are also being blocked from finding out certain information. It's like you don't have full access to it, or you only have partial access to some sort of hidden information. It could be something spiritual for your own personal studies. It could be something that you're trying to find out about a company. I heard something about public trading, so I don't know if you are trying to invest in stocks. If you are, it could be a way that is kind of like deceptive, or maybe someone's trying to pull some strings for you. But I'm getting that someone reaches a block and it's like, oh, okay, I guess I don't have access to this type of information, but ultimately it does get shown to you. I do feel like you're going to get the answers that you're seeking. Spiritually, I feel that Spirit is trying to get your attention through, clever ways. It's like, okay, they're not going to pay attention if I have this person tell it to them. But if they find this information on their own, then that'll encourage them to keep digging and find the answers. I kind of feel like Spirit is like breadcrumbing you in a sense. The Spirit is trying to reveal something to you. So it's like you're being initiated spiritually and being shown like all this esoteric knowledge and wisdom. Now, you also could be in school, like maybe you're going to school, college, whatever. It seems like you're enhancing your knowledge. You're being educated on something. People also may start coming to you for answers or advice because you might come off as knowing all about that subject matter, whatever it is. And people could be competing for your attention or just like really trying to seek answers from you. And I'm getting that analogy of when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So I kind of feel that you are ready to receive some sort of information, or you're ready to deal with a certain uncomfortable situation or topic. Because of that, you know, however your teacher is going to manifest, they're coming to you. They might manifest in a relationship. They might manifest in a platonic friendship. It could manifest through experience in career. But I do feel that you're getting ready to learn. You're ready to learn. In regards to health matters, it might be time to seek a professional. Maybe you've been doing a lot of tricks and, you know, you found out a lot of information in regards to holistic healing, and you might have reached a snag and you're like, okay, like nothing else is, it was working, it stopped working. I might need to go get some prescription pills now, or I might need to go see a specialist now. So in regards to your health, you might need to go see a professional. You also could get tricked into some sort of responsibility, any type of responsibility. You might get tricked into dog sitting, babysitting, committing to something. You're like, man, how did you get me to agree to this? Like, why did I say yes? Or I don't know, but it does seem like you might get tricked into some sort of agreement or responsibility. Romantically, off the bat, I can see somebody's been doing sex magic. Somebody has been trying to end a relationship or break up a relationship. And if it is successful, I feel like because, you know, it was just time. That relationship was already a dead end or had already fulfilled the karma. And so now is time for you and this person to be together or what have you. Or maybe someone broke you up, but if so, I feel like it was because it was time for it to end. It's just that magic was the vessel that was used to separate a couple. Somebody also has been real phony around their family, or might end up betraying a family member. I don't know if it's going to be you or your current love interest or future love interest, but I feel like somebody is betraying their family. Somebody might expose a family secret or expose the true nature of a relationship. I kind of feel like somebody is also using somebody to find out some sort of information. Somebody is being used for something. I don't know who's using who. I don't know if you are using someone or if someone is using you. I'm getting something about an anonymous tip. I kind of feel too like you're receiving, someone is volunteering some sort of information about a breakup or something. Someone also could be leaving some information out, hoping that you'll see that they broke up or that they're single. And I also see an indirect apology. Somebody is apologizing, without necessarily saying, I'm sorry. But this is their way of showing that they're sorry. It could be something as simple as unblocking you or you unblocking somebody. And that's kind of like saying like, okay, you're forgiven. I feel like you're going to learn the truth about a fire sign, or a fire sign is the one that's going to share something with you. I feel like I'm hearing the name Isis for somebody. I feel like somebody is trying to find you or looking for you or trying to find out information about you. If a company is considering hiring you, they may be trying to, find out information on you, or finding clever ways to get personal information, just trying to figure out like who you are, how you really tick. Maybe they're requesting to follow you and you're like, who is this person? I don't know. But it does seem like career-wise, there could be a company that is trying to find out information on you. Somebody is also thinking about you from a distance. They're nervous about coming forward. I feel like this person has been trying to avoid you or not think about you, but they can't help it. If you do make a new love connection, more than likely this person is a hermit or a loner. And I feel that someone sends mixed signals, or they're hard to read. They're hard to read. Yeah, I feel like somebody is fighting their desires. They're having secret feelings for you, hidden desires. They're attracted, but they try to fight it or hide it. One of the reasons someone is trying to resist these desires is because they're in a relationship and you are coming off like kryptonite. You're like temptation. This person is losing it. They don't know how to act around you. They're trying to avoid you or stay away from you. Even if this is like normally a loyal person, it more than likely is something in your synastry that makes this person act a little out of character or break their normal pattern. I'm feeling like there could be some sort of Lilith connection in astrology. So the female might have some sort of Lilith placement that conjuncts the other person's moon, sun, Venus, and it's just kind of like really triggering for this person. They're like, I should not be looking at this person this way. I'm in a relationship, and what is it about this person? They keep making me turn my head or think about them. So I feel like somebody is really fighting off these desires. Career-wise, I see some sort of conflict. I see some sort of conflict at work. People are having a hard time agreeing on something. Especially if you're working on some sort of team. It could just be healthy competition. Like whatever team gets this amount of whatever gets, some sort of prize or something. There also could be some sort of competition in regards to some sort of position at this company. Maybe people are talking among themselves like, oh no, I don't really want that position. It seems like too much. And then low key, they're going in for an interview for it. It could be some things like that going on at work. People are having a hard time remaining professional as well. Somebody might be challenging you to enlighten them. I feel like initially someone doesn't take you serious, and then they slowly are becoming intrigued, but they don't want you to know that you're interesting or intriguing. They want to know more, and they're asking you questions. They might keep popping up and asking like, so what do you remember when you said this? What did you mean by that? Or they're, as you engage, they're asking more and more questions. They're trying to act disinterested, but they're interested. I'm getting the energy of someone who works at a power company, electric company. Something about power and electricity. Power. Going back to trying to access some sort of information, it's like you're having to wait. There may have been something that you had to fill out. I feel like there's some sort of red tape around something. You're trying to get around it. I do feel like you're going to get access to whatever this is, though. Mm. Somebody in a relationship situation, um, I get the energy of someone who has mixed signals or is giving off mixed signals. Like one minute they're ready for commitment, the next minute they don't know, or they're getting cold feet. Somebody could be proposing but not really mean it. Um, hmm. I don't know why I'm getting something about false promises or being under oath, but like crossing their fingers. I don't know what that means to you, but hopefully it'll make sense to somebody. I don't know too if somebody is being detained temporarily, but I do feel like somebody will be set free if they are. All right, so let's move on to deck number 3. You have the Hermit, Knight of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords, overall energy, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, and King of Wands. All right. You could be concerned about your security. I feel like you currently have security, but there's a sense of dissatisfaction or wanting something else or wanting more. So like you could have like a secure job and yet you're still looking elsewhere. You're like maybe thinking about going to another company even if it doesn't pay the same. You could be in a secure relationship, but you got a wandering eye. You still wonder if this is supposed to be your person or is there somebody else for you. I feel like you have that security, but you also feel trapped or stuck. This also could be the energy of someone like a love situation where you know someone who's in a relationship out of obligation. They feel stuck or trapped, but they keep thinking about you. You might find yourself just wanting to be alone or keep to yourself. Maybe you're coming off kind of introverted. Seems like you're trying to learn something about your path or it's something that you're trying to understand about yourself. Maybe you're trying to figure out why you don't fit in with your family. Maybe you're trying to figure out why you haven't found a partner. I feel like you have questions. You're in search of something. You definitely could be delving deeper into astrology, especially if you've never really looked into it. Like something does have you curious. You're trying to learn something or understand something about astrology. If there's someone that you feel connected to, you might be trying to find out if you can see whether or not you guys are soulmates, or what the purpose of the connection is. Like you're turning to astrology for answers. Now, I also see this as you being spied on, or someone trying to find information out about you. And if you're watching all the readings, you see that that's like a theme that's been coming out, is that somebody is trying to find out information about you. They're interested in you. They're curious. But they, instead of just asking you questions, they want to find out on their own. It could be a company who's researching you, or it could be a love interest that is researching you. I still feel like the love interest, something about them, they've got other things going on in their life, whether it's a relationship, their family, or a job, but they're still curious or trying to find out information about you. Someone is wanting to know if you're still in love with somebody. They're like, I wonder if they still love that person. And that person might have been an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. Especially if last time they talked to you, they knew that that's who you were dealing with. They're like, I wonder if they still love that earth sign. I do see some kind of emotional blockage. It's possible that someone may be trying to get to know you, but because your heart is still tied to someone else, you're having a hard time allowing somebody to get close to you. I kind of feel that somebody is also holding on to you or has not yet let you go, and maybe you still feel this person's energy, and wondering, well, if they're still thinking about me, if they want me, then why aren't they pursuing me? More than likely it's because they're in that relationship. They just feel stuck in that situation. Somebody also may have intentions to steal you away, steal your heart, take you away from somebody, rescue you in a sense. I feel like somebody wants to rescue you. Oh my God, I just dreamed about it. That reminded me of my dream I just had again about spiders. I don't know why I keep dreaming about spiders for the past month. But yeah, something's going on where I feel like maybe someone feels the need to steal you away, rescue you, protect you. If it's not romantic, maybe it's a company. They're like, that company doesn't know what they're doing. They don't know what they have. We need this person at our company. So I don't know. It could be that somebody is trying to steal you away from your company. But yeah, I feel like somebody feels like they want to take you away. You might find yourself feeling watched. You can feel somebody watching you. Metaphysically, there could be someone who is remote viewing you. or spiritually, maybe there's a, you know, some sort of spirit lingering around your home or your living space, and you can feel it. You might have a hard time sleeping peacefully this week. Something keeps waking you up, or you keep having insomnia, or you're having like short dreams, waking up, going back to sleep, waking up. It just, you know, something's going on where I feel like you're having trouble focusing or staying asleep. I really feel like you can feel something in your room when you're sleeping or wherever you sleep at night. It's like you can feel a presence around you. It is. It's either a, you know, a living spirit from like somebody remote viewing you, or it's a, you know, someone who's crossed over. Now you also might find yourself overthinking. You might be, you know, going down some sort of a rabbit hole. Like initially you have some sort of healthy curiosity, and then all of a sudden you become obsessed, or overwhelmed and can't snap out of it. You're like, oh my God, I can't stop thinking about, you know, you just can't stop thinking about something. If you're creative, be careful who you share information with, because somebody might want to steal your ideas. Again, you might be feeling like some sort of an outsider, some sort of outcast, black sheep of the family. Somebody might be trying to find out information about your family, or you are trying to find out information about your family tree. Seems like you also are, somebody doesn't agree with your ideas or your beliefs about something and might be challenging you on it. If that's the case, I still feel like it's going to end up being like agree to disagree. I also get that third party spying, like somebody sending someone off to find out information about you. Like they aren't doing it directly, they're sending somebody else to go find out. I feel like you're unaware that someone is thinking about you or has regrets about not chasing after you, or regrets a decision that they made letting you go. Like, you might be somebody's the one that got away, and they might still be thinking about how they did that. They're like, why did I let them get away? Why did I do that? I feel like there's also some sort of a family issue where somebody, there's rumors of, and this is difficult, of child abuse, but you know what type. And I feel that someone is trying to rescue that child from that situation. And people are trying to keep it a secret in the family, and it's not sitting right with you. Also, if you're in a relationship with somebody who's very distant or awkward when it comes to intimacy, it may be from a place of abuse that they're not ready to talk about or share with you. I feel that somebody is waiting for the right time to creep in. Somebody's going around asking about you, or there is a mutual friend asking about you. Somebody's like, what are they up to? How are they doing? But they're really asking for themselves, like they have an ulterior motive, like they want to be with you, like I said. So there's somebody that is asking about you. They're trying to find out if you're single, or, you know, because they're coming in. They have intentions on stealing your heart. I'm also getting that same energy about like betrayal in regards to a family member or friend. Especially in regards to a possible in-law. I feel like someone's also visiting you in your dreams and giving you information through dreams. Like they're not talking to you in physical form, but they're like giving you answers and communicating with you through dreams, only when you go to sleep. And that may be because you guys have like this telepathic connection. I also get that somebody could be like a platonic friend that has like these romantic feelings for you. Or somebody stopped talking to you or has been avoiding communicating with you because they have like romantic or inappropriate feelings for you. So it's really for themselves or for their own good. Somebody cannot stop thinking about you. Like, they don't know why, though. I feel like this person is very confused or frustrated because they can't stop thinking about you. You might have a soulmate or a soul agreement that someone is trying to avoid. But eventually, I feel like this soul agreement is needing to be fulfilled. You're the first person they think of when they feel alone or lonely. You're the first person that comes to mind. They're wondering like who you are, or they like why did they come to my mind? Why is this the first person that I think of? Is this my soulmate? So somebody is questioning your connection to them. It could be you too. You might be the one wondering why you keep thinking about this person when you feel lonely. Somebody is also having anxiety about leaving behind a relationship or a job or something. I feel like somebody is like having anxiety. They want to let something go or leave, but they need the confidence to do it. Yeah, so ultimately try not to overthink certain things. It seems like there are things that you're really overwhelmed with. And then also if you keep feeling somebody's specific energy in like around you, it's because I feel like they're thinking about you, remote viewing, or trying to manifest you. It's something you guys are like connected. So I feel like, and they're asking about you. So this is why their energy is like all in your energy field here. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.